time I had my broad beans and my onions in here. Like the idea I kept saying was, what I'm going to do is, I've got this weed sheeting, which I got from Wilco. It's pretty cheap, but it's pretty thick plastic, so the water will go through, but the hopefully nothing should come back up. I mean, hopefully I'm going to put pegs in around the outside rather than putting the stones on, but you know, if a few weeds come around the outside, no problem. Quick spray with the weed killer, done. All I've done is planted these winter cabbage. See if I can show which ones they are. It's cabbage winter ball head. So I'm just going to see how these do. I've amended it with some compost from my bin, so it's been freshly composted, and I'll just firm the soil down there because I know brassicas like a nice firm soil. And I'm just going to grab that brassica cage there and pop that over these, and we should be done. That's if it fits. Lucky enough, it does fit. So I'll update on this, because if it doesn't end up like this, it ends up like this. So there is tomatoes under here, as I say. Hard to believe, it's absolutely terrible the weeds are on this allotment. I weed these beds for the last 2 years, and the weeds just, they throw a good one at you. So yeah, hopefully my beds will be staying like this from now on, once I've purchased enough sheeting. I've put some weed killer on top there. I'm not sure if you can pick that up on the camera, but as I say, this could be my new approach. Good afternoon. So sorry for about the wind noise, it's a bit bad. It's Tuesday today. What I'm doing is de-weeding these strawberry beds because they seem to be getting overtaken by weeds. So basically that's the before, that's all the weeds that came out there, and even a bit more. And all I've done is I've got some of this weed fabric that I've got on the floor here, and stuff I used for the bed on the last video, well, the last part of this video. And there's some 250 bark chips, and I don't know if you can see these now, but this hopefully should stay weed free and slug free, hopefully. All it is the bark and then just a ladder of weed fabric underneath, so basically a nice double mulch. And I'm about to do that bed now, and then in time I'm probably not going to leave it till autumn now to do that big bed. Wait for the potatoes to disappear, because I'm going to completely dig that bed out and redo it all again. Fresh compost and just dig the plants out, put the strawberries back in. But for these two beds, and maybe these two beds, they'll be done pretty soon. So that's all I've got done for today. The bed over here, the one that I showed yesterday, is still doing good. I put some slug pellets on which has got the slugs before they managed to get to them. It seems they've been trying to have a go, but they failed. So plan's working, just got to see if it'll keep the weeds out now. Okay, so basically those are all the weeds that I took out of just these two little strawberry beds here. So that's quite an substantial amount for what's actually, you know, for just two little beds like that. So while I'm here, I'll just give you a quick look around and see what's happening. So these are my second lot of corn, which are also doing pretty good. Just starting to get their pollen heads coming out now. And obviously, just showed you the strawberries. Over here, I took the net off literally last night, and that's what happened to the kohlrabi just in one night. Although there are some pretty big bulbs, if you can see it. I'm pointing in the right place. Yeah, pretty big bulbs. So I might see if I take them up, but on the other hand I might not. These are the parsnips which I put in the ground. Same with the carrots that side, which I think they could do a bit of water. That's the overgrown mess bed, which looks like a potato bed. But yeah, it was a strawberry bed. These are the two strawberries which also could do a bit of a weeding. Sorry about that, I'm waiting for the wind to go past. Could do a bit of weeding. This is the bed I showed you yesterday. Then I've put the cabbage in. These are my, I can't remember what cabbages are, and Allotment neighbour gave me these. They look pretty decent, considering what my usual ones end up like. We've got the curly kale there at the back, and then the Roma tomatoes here, Roma or Heinz. Either way, it's an Italian tomato. Around this side we've got the pumpkin, which I'm just waiting for it to spread out now, and another 2 rows here of screen chef peas, which are pretty much just about filling up now as well. It is fairly windy today, so as I say, a lot of wind noise. These are the French beans on this side, which have got their first ones on now. Might be taking some of that home with today. Around the other side you've got the runner beans, which have also been cropping pretty good. See if I can show you some. There's some coming through there. Quite happy with those. This is the other onion bed. As you can see, a few of them have gone to seed, as generally some of them always do. Around here, these are the Kelsey onions. Well, the ones that never made it to the final pots, but yet have made into pretty good sized bulbs, so I'm quite happy with those. Probably about the same size as Spanish onion now, and still got time to grow. This is the pea bed which I took out. These are the curly kale there, and on this side I planted 3 rows of, I'll put 1 row of carrot to the back, a row of beetroot, and then a row of spinach at the front. I took some old potato compost into there, so happy that'll do quite well. The bed that I've put the cabbage in now, these are the onions that I harvested out of that bed. A few of them went to seed, which I've dipped the ends off, but I wouldn't say they're big, I wouldn't say they're small, so they're just pretty decent sized onions for my first crop. I have got a second crop to go, so hopefully she'll get some more of those. So pretty well